Hello everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful time celebrating the holidays with your family. We had an amazing time celebrating Christmas and welcoming the new year with our family and friends. I want to take this time to thank each and every one of you who watch my videos. May you and your family be blessed in this new year. You all, it's time to get back to our learning routines. But if you're struggling like we are, to get your little one to get back to his learning schedule, I'm going to suggest for you to use some of your child's favorite toys to encourage him or her to get back to learning. If you have a preschooler, you know that sometimes it is difficult to get them to stay focused. There is absolutely nothing wrong with them. Children are curious. They want to find out how things work, and most importantly, they want to play and have fun. And guess what? That is exactly how they learn, through play. Play gives children many opportunities to think and to problem solve. One of the best ways to help your little one learn is by using some of their favorite toys and things that they're interested in and plan some lessons and activities around that. Today I'm going to share with you some fun activities that I put together for my grandson using some of his favorite things right now. For this week's lessons, I'm using some little gnomes from the dollar store, paints, paintbrushes, popsicle sticks, Play-Doh, kinetic sand, and some printables I put together. As usual, I will be sharing these printables with all of my subscribers. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and please share this video with others. One of Joshua Diego's favorite things right now are these little gnomes. I've used this before in my other videos. These are from the dollar store. It's something like this. They come in a little package. I think you get like 4 little gnomes or 5 for $1. So we've been using these this week. He's had so much fun with them. So I went ahead and we had several activities with them. I'll show you in a little bit. This is one of them. I just put the little gnomes on this little plate and I put several things for him to play with. Some of these little trees. This was a little flower pot and we just painted that with paint and a little paintbrush. He painted this. This was like a little birdhouse from the dollar store. So he just painted that. I found this book in the library. It says Good Night Garden Gnome. So we read that. Then I also found a couple of gnomes at the dollar store. We found this one. Somebody gave us this. And then we already had this gnome here. And then my daughter gave me this gnome. Those two we made, and I'll show you in a little bit how we did that. So for Christmas, Joshua Diego got a tent. And then he also got a toy, like a little fireplace thing to roast marshmallows. So then I went ahead and made this. These are just toothpicks and a little bit of cotton. So he's been playing like the little gnomes are holding the sticks with marshmallows. Dramatic play is so important for the little ones. So this is an excellent way to get them to play and to have fun. Another thing we did was I put some of the gnomes in this little box. This little box is from the dollar store. You find these where they have like hardware things. So I put gnomes, I put some Play-Doh, some of these little glass beads, some popsicle sticks, some of these little trees, and then something to roll his Play-Doh. And so he just played with this, had so much fun. The next day, I took the Play-Doh out, and then we just went outside, and then he played outside with his gnomes. And he built like little houses with sticks and with rocks. And he just had so much fun. It's so important for children to have just free play. Like, let them go outside, let them play, let them imagine by themselves. And that is just creative play for them. So that is one of the things that we did with our little gnomes. Again, using something that he likes right now and just enhancing, giving him all kinds of opportunities to play with things that he's enjoying. And at the same time, having him learn so many things. Another thing that we've been doing is pretending to roast some marshmallows. We had this put together. It's just a little plastic container. Inside, I put one of the little tea light candles. So we're pretending to roast marshmallows. I went ahead and, of course, put some letters for him. And so he can put together some words. We're saying the sound, cat. So we're roasting our marshmallows, but we're all also, reviewing letters and letter sound. I created this printable for him. We're still working with the @word family. It's a free printable. I'll link it below. I also included this one. I'm leaving this blank so you can put some letters or numbers that you're working with your little one. And then you can just, have your little one pretend to be, roasting marshmallows and practice letters, letter sound, or numbers, whatever you're working on. Just making learning fun for the little ones. I put together this little book for Joshua Diego. It's got the words, cat, bat, mat, and so on. We just, you've seen me use this printable before. We just staple this here on this little gnome, and he's just having so much fun with this little book. Another thing we did, we used, it was a paper towel roll, cut it in 3 pieces, then just cut here for the little hat, like a little triangle, then drew the little beard, and then he just painted this, and he had so much fun just painting the little gnomes. Another thing we did, we put together this little gnome. It's a paper plate cut right here like a mouth. Put some construction paper. We cut a hat and then punched some holes around the mouth. We used a needle and some embroidery thread, and then we put together the little mouth, the little beard. I used this blunt needles for this activity. This is perfect for your little one as they put the needle through the hole and bring it out, and then come back up here and put it in through here. This is fine motor skills activity, eye-hand coordination. This is perfect for preschoolers. My grandson had so much fun working on this activity. This tray I put several activities that I put together for my grandson. For this one, we're going to use these numbers. We're going to look, and we're going to cover, and then we're going to flip. So we're going to look, that's number 3. So we're going to look over here. We're going to cover the gnome with the number 3, and then we're going to flip. So we go to the next one, 8. So we're going to look here. Here's the number 8, and then we're going to cover that. And we would continue with this. This is number 10. Here's number 10, so we would cover that. I went ahead and made 1 through 10 on one page, and then this one is going to be up to 20. So this is a free printable, 11 through 20, and this is 1 through 10. This next activity, we're going to practice line tracing. We're using a dry erase marker and this printable that I created. This activity, we are reviewing patterns. So we're going to look at the first line. We have gnome, and then we have a yellow house, gnome, yellow house, gnome, yellow house. And then we would do the next one. Again, the same thing. We have the little greenhouse, gnome, greenhouse, gnome, greenhouse, gnome. And then the last one. This is a free printable. I'll go ahead and link it below. For this activity, I created this printable. This is a cutting practice activity. We went ahead and colored the hat of the gnome. Then we used our scissors to cut the beard. Now the next day, you can use a different kind of scissors and then continue with the cutting practice. This is just different ways to vary the activity and use the same printable. This is a free printable. I'll go ahead and link it below. Another thing that we worked on this week is we worked on our primary journal. My grandson drew a little house, some little gnomes. He wrote the word gnome here, the letter G. We used some stickers that we already had, and then he just put stickers on the page. Again, just finding ways to keep him busy and entertained and keep him learning. We also made some of these little gnomes using some of these popsicle sticks. We used a cotton ball. We just cut it in half. We glued it here. We colored the bottom of the popsicle sticks, and then we drew some eyes. And he's had so much fun with this. We used this muffin tin. One day I put kinetic sand, and he just played with these. He made patterns with these. Another day we used some manipulatives, and then we just made patterns. We sorted by color, just different activities using the little gnomes that we made with popsicle sticks and some construction paper. I found these two activities at the dollar store. They had everything for 75% off. So I went ahead and picked this up. This one, it's a wooden little gnome. So I'm going to have my grandson paint this, and then we're going to glue the little beard and glue the nose and everything and put this together. This one is some foam ornament activity, and this has the little pieces here. They're all pre-cut, so all he has to do is put this together, and this actually makes 4. And again, I picked this up at the dollar store for 25 cents each. We made these gnomes. We used a plastic bottle like this and spray painted the bottom, then glued some of this felt piece here. We cut the little beard, put the little nose, and then a little hat. Inside, I put some little rocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to go outside and play a game with our little gnomes. For this activity, I used some of the plastic bottles that we have, cut right here, like this. And then I glued that to this piece of wood for him, but you can also put it on cardboard. And so what we're going to do, we're going to be practicing. We're going to make a pattern. So as we're doing this, you all, we're using our wrist rotation, taking these off and putting them back on. This is perfect for your little one. We need to strengthen those little hand muscles so that when they're ready to write, their little hand muscles are strong. So this is a perfect activity for them. They can work on patterns, red, blue, red, blue, and so on. So again, just using things that we already have, like a plastic bottle, a piece of wood, or again, a piece of cardboard, whatever you have, we just glue this on, and this is perfect for your little one. Perfect way to keep them entertained. You can also later add a manipulative. After they've done this, let's match, let's say, the bears. So red, blue, red, blue, red, and blue. Just lots of fun activities to keep the little ones entertained, occupied, and learning. I hope you enjoyed the activities and ideas I had for you today. I pray your little one will be inspired to learn as he or she is having fun. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.